This period of 12 years, starting from 2000 to 2012, is an amazing period because it's taking us through the shift to a whole new paradigm. And there's a lot of hype about 2012, as you know. There are the doomsayers who are saying everything is going to come to naught, and then there are the people who know the truth about nothing can go wrong because everything is really moving towards a wonderful space.
And how can we be in this world and experience it from a place of truth? It's so easy to be caught up and overwhelmed by all the things going on within the government, the economy, within our families, within our personal life. And it's just fascinating to be able to explore truth. Like, what does all that mean? And how can I connect with light, truth, love, or even joy, and having a life that really fulfills me in today's day and age?
Tell me, just share with me what you're feeling right now.
Two things that I know of. One is, just deep empathy for what you talk about as the negative messages and the fear that people are in. Deep empathy for what I would consider to be the suffering. Deep empathy. So, and every spiritual tradition talks about that. In the Buddhist tradition, suffering of the mind. In the Sufi tradition, the altar of the heart that we must sweep clean. And, certainly in the Christian tradition, it's spoken of as the dark night of the soul. And it doesn't matter what tradition we're talking about, or if you even have a tradition. There is an impact of suffering. So I think when the negativity and the fear comes up, that is people touching their own suffering. And there aren't any simple answers for why there is that.
We are kind of experiencing a multidimensionality. Or another way of putting that is that there's a lot of change going on. So where exactly is it that we're landing and putting our feet down? It might be the new you, or it could be, that we dabble back in the old that we're used to. And every day we're running into having to deal with both. We're having a hard time finding, our groundedness, or who are we? If we lose our job, who are we? If crime increases, or, God forbid, we become unsafe in our homes. We're so related to our things.
I think that we're going to do a lot of things differently than we have. We won't be so warrior-like. It may not show up right now, but I think it's coming. It's a part of the changes that will come. It all takes time, and things have to I usually say snap, crackle, pop before it happens. But, I've been around long enough, I can look back a fairly long ways now and remember like the 40s and things like that, and the concept that people had at that time, and kind of recognize how these changes have slowly come about. No, we're not perfect now, but the changes in how we deal with each other and in the world have done a huge, big turn.
You're connecting with drama. You're looking to events that unfold throughout life and connecting with fear, connecting with drama. And what we see is so many times what you are doing is you are looking backwards, you're looking forward, and you're not allowing yourselves to be present. You're consumed with the past. You're consumed with the future. The content is life. The content is loving. The content is connecting with that love with your heart and aligning yourself vibrationally so that you can connect with that.
But what does it really mean in terms of each of us, and what is it that we need to do in order to prepare for this? Because if we are not keeping with the flow, there is a chance that we might get left behind. We have to learn to grow out of this three-dimensional reality that we have always been aware of into a different dimension, which is the energetic reality.
I think that one of the gifts of this time that we're going into is that we're having to connect with something that's bigger than us as being really the only thing that we can count on.
And the thing that I love is, as near as I can tell, as human beings, we're here to evolve. It's about evolution. And on this planet, this thing called Earth, we are here experiencing contrast. We're experiencing duality. And so within that, we can use the light and the dark and the hot and the cold. We can use these opposites to actually grow, to actually learn, to actually heal. When you look at it, it's really a process of how we can take a place of pain in our life, a place of struggle, and being able to apply these processes in a very healing way that can take and touch us so deeply, where we can let go of the pain, the fear, the struggle.
I don't study it like some people do. I just figure it's on the way. We can't escape it. It'll be what it'll be. And if we're afraid of it, that's what we'll experience. And if we look forward to it and look for the good that it will bring, I think that's what we'll experience too. So,
when people have talked about 2012 and what's going to happen, what's going to come of that, we say, so what? Does it really matter? When you're looking out there, when you're looking forward, when you're looking to the future, and you're consumed with the future, as if there's going to be some magical light that gets turned on, something magical that will happen, just like you're hoping that every day something will change, something will shift. You're looking for the magic. You're looking for something outside of yourself.